everyone, welcome back. Hope everyone are staying safe and healthy. Before moving to today's topic, let's have a small recap of last session. Yes, we are discussing about grade 5 circulatory system. So last week we discussed about the blood vessels. We have three types of blood vessels. They are arteries, veins and capillaries. We have studied detail about the blood vessels. And we have three major parts of circulatory system. Yes, blood, blood vessels and heart. So we completed blood vessels. Now we are entering to the topic heart. Okay. So heart is the very important circulatory organ, very important vital organ of a human body. Okay. So the human heart is a muscular organ. It is made up of a special muscle called as cardiac muscle. Okay. Why it is a muscular organ? Normally muscles used to expand and contract. Okay. The same function is done by the heart also. Heart is a muscular organ. It pumps. The major work of the heart is to pump the blood to all the different parts of our body. What is the major work of a heart? Our heart used to pump the blood to all the parts of our body. Yes. So it has four chambers. Okay. The heart. This is the draft diagram of a heart which is in your textbook. Okay. Basic diagram of a heart. Okay. It has four chambers. Okay. First is the upper auricle. That is, we have upper chambers and lower chambers. So upper right and upper left. Again upper, lower right and lower left. So the upper chambers are called as auricles and the lower chambers are called as ventricles. The upper chambers are called as auricles or atria. Lower chambers are called as ventricles. Have you all clear with this? So heart is a muscular organ which is made up of a special type of muscles called as cardiac muscles. Okay. So the major function of an organ is to pump the blood and it has four parts. That is upper ventricles and auricles. So lower are called as ventricles and uppers are called as auricles or atria. Okay. Upper left, lower left, upper right and lower right. We have four chambers of heart. Next comes, how it functions? It expands and contracts. That is why it is called as muscle. Okay. It expands and contracts. When it expands and contracts, the blood automatically pumps in and out of the heart. It pumps inside the heart and comes out of the heart to the different parts of the body organ. Have you all clear with this? So blood that is poor in oxygen, what happens? It pumps into the lungs and where it fills with the oxygen. Okay. That is the circulation. We'll move on to that topic later. Now this is the structure of the human heart. Have you all clear with this? Yes. Next comes the heartbeat. So you can able to hear a laptop sound or something when you work, do heavy exercises, when you work if you participated in any sports events, you have to do heavy exercises and you have to run, jump, everything, right? That time you can able to feel some fast beat of heart, right? That is called as heartbeat. Okay. The heartbeat. Normally the sound of the heartbeat is lup and tup. Okay. Usually for a minute it beats for 72 times. Next, it beat faster. So when it beat fast, when you do some heavy exercises, when you jump, when you run, like that, whenever you do some heavy exercises, the heart beats very fast. And even when you are sick or when you are prone to fever, that time also your heart beats very faster. So normally when you go to our hospital, doctor used to keep the stethoscope, right, to check your heartbeat. Oh, so what is a stethoscope? It's an instrument to check your heartbeat used by the doctors. Have you all clear with this? Yes. Next comes the pulse. Okay. We can able to calculate the heartbeat with the help of the pulse rate also. What is pulse rate? Pulse rate is nothing but when heart pumps the blood into the arteries. What are arteries? Arteries are blood vessels. We studied in the last session, right? So when the heart pumps blood into the arteries at high pressure, you can able to listen the pulse rate. Have you all clear what is the pulse rate? When the heart pumps into the heart through the arteries, the high pressure at that time is said to be pulse rate. Okay. We can also check our heartbeat by the counting the pulse rate. Mostly what happens, the expansion, continuous expansion of heart, that is expansion and contraction of the heart, and the pulse in our blood vessel beats at the same time. Okay, when the arteries pumps the blood into the heart, the expansion and contraction also takes place. Clear, all of you? So both the rhythmic contraction and expansion as well as the high pressure of the arteries will be in the same rate, so that we can able to calculate the heartbeat based upon the pulse rate also. So, are you all clear with this? What is heartbeat? The number of times the heart beats, that is lumped up sound we hear, the contraction and expansion of the heart, the pumping of the heart is called as heartbeat. What is pulse rate? When the blood enters into the arteries, when the heart pumps the blood into the arteries, that is said to, at the high pressure, is said to be pulse rate. So, the expansion and contraction of the heart and the pumping of the blood into the arteries will happens in the same position, same time. That is said to be, that with that we can able to calculate the heart rate and the pulse rate, heartbeat and the pulse rate. Have you all clear with this? This is all about the heartbeat and the pulse rate. So 72 times our heart used to beat for a minute. Okay. Next comes the very important of this lesson is about circulation of a blood. So we have already discussed the circulatory organ, function of the circulatory organ or circulatory system. It has to carry all the food materials, it has to remove the waste materials from all parts of our body and to send to the excretory. So we need intake of a food as well as we need to eliminate the food from our body. Am I right? Eliminate the waste from our body. Am I right? So for that is the major function of the circulatory system. How this circulation, the main organ is blood. This blood is going to circulate all the essential materials and also it helps in the elimination of all the waste materials. So blood plays the major role. How this circulation is taking place in our body. This is being discovered by a scientist called as William Harvey. He is the person who discovered the circulation of blood in our body. Okay. So heart, see, we used to take rest often, right? Whenever we do some exercise or even when we study for a long time, what we used to do is we need some rest, right? So we used to take some rest. But in case of heart, it is the organ which works 24/7 all the days. If it takes rest, what happens? We will die, yes or no? Yes. So likewise, the heart is the vital organ of our body where it also plays a very important role in the circulation of blood. As we discussed earlier, we have 4 chambers of heart. Yes or no? Upper chamber, lower chamber, upper left, lower left, upper right and lower right. Okay, you will be studying in detail about all the parts of heart in your higher classes. So for basics, you have to know upper left, lower left, upper right and lower right. Now what is the function of the upper left side of the heart? Okay, so circulation or movement of the blood starts in the left side of the heart, that is left upper chamber of the heart. Okay, what happens? The upper left receives blood from the lungs. Okay, we used to intake oxygen. Okay, this oxygen reaches the lungs. From there, what happened? The upper left receives the blood from the lungs. Okay, upper left. Then what happens? The lower left pumps this oxygen-rich blood to all other different body organs. Okay, what happens first? The circulation will start in the left side of the heart. Okay, so that time the upper left will receive the blood from the lungs. Again, the lower left, what it will do? It will send to the different body organs. This is the function of the left side of the heart. Clear with this? Next comes to the right side of the heart. What happens? So once this blood is sent to all different parts, so this blood is rich in oxygen, essential food, minerals, everything. So our body needs minerals, oxygen for all other life processes. I mean all other respiration, excretion, all other growth, everything we need food and energy. So our body organ, what it will do, it will utilizes all these essential things and again send it back to the blood which is rich in carbon dioxide will be sent to the upper right of the heart. Okay, the impure blood, we can say, the impure blood enters the upper right of the heart. Next comes the lower right. Okay, now the impure blood enters the upper right. Now again it goes to the lower right. What happens, this lower right part of the heart will send this impure blood to the lungs again. Why? Because the lungs has oxygen. Okay, so the lung will carry oxygen molecules. So the impure blood will become pure when it mixes with the oxygen. Okay, so again the pure oxygen rich blood is again it will come to the upper left of the heart. Again it will go to the lower left, again to the different body organ. Again it will come, the impure blood will come to the upper right of the heart, again to the lower right, again to the lungs. So this cycle continues. So this is the circulation of the blood. We are taking in oxygen that reaches the lungs. So from the lungs, what happens, if the oxygen rich blood will enter to the different body organ. Again the lungs will collect. I mean the impure blood will come to the heart. Again it will go to the lungs and collect the oxygen. This cycle will be carried out. This cycle is said to be the circulation of the blood. Are we all clear with this? So the main important organ, circulatory organ, consists of three major parts. Blood, you all very clear about. I hope you are all very clear about the function of a blood. So the function of the blood is to carry the food and oxygen, minerals, nutrients, essential things to different body organ. Okay, and it also needs to eliminate or remove the waste materials from each of the body organ and send it to the excretory process. Next is, it also, what does the blood do? The blood also helps in the circulation, the major part. Next is the blood vessels. Blood vessels plays a vital role in carrying the pure blood, oxygenated blood, carrying the impure blood, exchange of food, gases, water, minerals. All these are done by the blood vessels. Next comes the heart. Heart plays the very major role in the transport of this pure blood and impure blood and the circulation of the body. And we have also discussed about heartbeat and pulse rate. I hope you are all very clear in this session. So let's discuss more and more about within our worksheets. Hope all you are fine. Thank you.